I'm going to change this rubber. It's 36-inch length of rubber. I'm going to put it in my 16-inch Liquidator. I'm going to show you the easiest way possible to do it. So take out the rubber, and it should be having some inserts in there to hold the rubber extremely tight. Take the old rubber out. It would be beneficial if this was a little bit soapy and wet, but we're going to do it dry. It's got some chalk on it, so it should be easy to slide through. So stand above it, and what you need to do is get that rubber length flush with this end, but it doesn't have to be exact, and I'll show you why in a second. So just score it, make a mark with just some scissors, and all I'm going to do is cut it straight. Now that might be under, that might be over, but it doesn't matter. You can be like 2-3 mil out either way. If it's over, you can snip it if you want once it's in the channel, but you've got to cut the rubber outside the channel. Now let's put it in, and there's a little bit of give in the length of the rubber, so once it's been clipped with the paper clips, it can be adjusted. So if it needs to be stretched a little bit, if it's cut under, it can be done, or it can be pushed in further. So what I'm going to do is make sure that that end is flush and this end is flush, right? So what I'm going to do is cut the corners off, because I want my rubber to be the same kind of shape as the end clips. And then I'm going to put this bit of paper clip, which has been reused many times. It's gone a bit rusty, but it works very nicely. Feed it through and push it in with your scissors. And if you don't have paper clips, get some paper clips or some pins. Pins fit in very snugly. Paper clips need to be pushed in. They tend to be a bit thicker and not so pointy. Pins really slide in very easily. So put the other paper clip in. So that is fixed. So if it was under, right, I can just pull it a little bit, and that is now flush. That's a little bit over. Let's pull it in a bit. And now that is how it should be. So put it down here. If I take the camera, I can put it nice and close. That's how it should fit. So I don't use any jig. I don't use any other measuring stick other than the length of the channel. I'm cutting just one end of the rubber, and I'm cutting it straight, and then scoring it, cutting it, feed it through, snip the ends off, put the paper clips in. That is how simple it is to cut a Liquidator rubber.